I want to go across now, live and exclusive to Salt Lake in Kolkata, where joining us is Justice Abhijit Gangopadhyay. Till so far, he was a justice in the Calcutta High Court. Now he's given up his judgeship and has decided to enter the political fray. Justice Gangopadhyay, welcome to India today and thank you for taking out time, sir. Thank you. So there'll be people who will be watching you at this time who will now question every single judgment that you've made, every statement that you made in your tenure as judge of the Calcutta High Court. They look at it and say, here is somebody who always was planning to join the BJP. Every decision he took was biased because he had a political end objective, and that therefore it raises questions about everything that you did as a judge. How do you respond to that, sir?
Their thinking process will be seriously faulty, because I never had the intention to join any political party, and when I was passing my judgments in respect of the corruption in the appointment of teachers, there was no such thing in my mind to join politics. I then thought that I'll take the retirement in due course, which is 5 months ahead from today, more than 5 months. But thereafter I found that as the persons are challenging me and inviting me to the political arena, why should I not go? First. Second is, there was no judgment which is not based on the facts which was placed before me and which was argued before me by the defendants, that is the opposite side, were very, very baseless and flimsy. And ultimately I found that this is a corruption of very big magnitude, and it should be handed over to CBI and also to find out the money trail. Without money trail, it was also alleged that the money has been collected for giving jobs. And I directed Enforcement Directorate to investigate the money trail. And as a result of that, now the whole education officers and the education minister himself is in the jail under trial. So Trinamool Congress will never say in respect of the corruption. They wanted to believe people that when the examination papers were examined, they wanted to believe people until the corruption was exposed. They showed that 12 is higher than 72, 23 is higher than 53, like this, and they gave the persons who got lesser numbers to the they gave appointment to the persons who got lesser numbers than the persons who got higher marks in the examinations. So they will never talk about the corruption. Will never talk. They will talk about the technical things. That too very faulty, very baseless.
So did you approach the BJP or did the BJP approach you? How did this transition happen from judgeship to being a politician?
No. I was on leave for 7 days, and at the end of the leave, BJP approached me through some common friend, and I also approached the BJP through some common friends, and we talked to each other for the first time, and thereafter I decided to resign, and it is a matter of maximum 3-4 days discussion, 3-4 days decision. I decided, but nobody can blame me, can accuse me of doing any adjudication with anything political in mind, because before joining politics, I never sat in the courtroom for adjudication of any matter.
Sir, there is talk that you could contest from the Tamluk Lok Sabha seat in East Midnapur. Is that correct, that you're looking at being a BJP candidate if you get the ticket from East Midnapur on the Tamluk seat?
I am not sure about that. It will be decided by the BJP higher authority, the election committee, etc. And I am now, I will now join as a simple member of BJP. If the political party and its higher ups take the decision for giving me a ticket in any any constituency, I have to do that work. If they give me some other job, then also I'll do the work.
Sir,
so nobody knows.
Former Finance Minister and Law Minister
whether I'll be fielded from.
Arun Jaitley said that there should be a gap between giving up a position like being a judge and taking up another responsibility like being a politician. He said that there should be at least a 2-year gap between a government job or being a judge and having some kind of a political role. How do you respond to those who are watching you at this time and saying that there should have been a gap, that just giving up your judgeship and becoming a neta is not okay?
Where is the rule? Where is neta? I again say I have not joined the politics for being a neta. Please do not use that word. So where is the rule in our country for cooling off period? Can you show me? Can you show me any rule? Can you refer any rule that?
So it's about propriety. It's not about whether there is a rule. It's about, as a judge, wanting to and standing up to do the right thing. That's the question about moral propriety.
Yes. No, moral propriety is not involved here, because I have never done politics sitting as a judge and never gave any political judgment which are politically biased. What judgment I gave, what orders I passed, were always on the basis of the facts which were placed before me. If somebody is highly corrupt and their corruption comes to the light before a judge, the judge will always do the right thing by putting the whole effort of corruption to be investigated by the appropriate agency. That is what I have done. It is in nobody's favor.
So, sir, you gave some orders
I wonder, on the other hand, why... Just a minute, I have not completed my reply.
Yes, sir.
I wonder why State of West Bengal challenged all the orders passed by me without referring to that I was a political person and I was taking political decision. They never raised any such question before the appeal court or the Supreme Court. Now they are raising the question because they want to take the people's mind from the corruption to some technicalities, which technicalities do not exist at all in our country.
So you would have seen several Trinamool spokespersons have attacked you, saying that your orders about allowing the CBI and the ED to come into cases in West Bengal, they're alleging were taken because you wanted to please your political masters, because you'd already made up your mind that you wanted to be in the BJP. You were giving orders which would attract attention, make headlines, so that you would come into the public eye, because while you were judge, you were setting the terms for your next innings as politician.
No. They are highly frightened by my joining one political party, and because of my decision to join a political party. That is why they are making these wholly untrue statements. Because my judgment was always tested in the division bench and sometimes directly to Supreme Court. So the division bench and also the Supreme Court always gave their seal on my judgment. Why they are saying that then the division bench and the Supreme Court was also taking political decisions? And where were their allegations as to political decisions when the point is being taken now? What they were doing in that time? Because all these are false, fabricated, and to encourage their supporters and those who are frightened. The political leadership is already in shambles because of my joining a political field for which they invited me, and when I have joined, they are trembling. They have started trembling and started saying the wholly incorrect things.
So we saw over the past several hours, the West Bengal government didn't want to originally hand over Sandesh Khali, main accused Sheikh Shah Jahan, to the central investigative agencies. Why do you think they were trying so hard to ensure that they didn't have to hand Sheikh Shah Jahan over?
Because now they have handed over Shah Jahan to CBI, but before that they have tried their best for not handing him over to CBI. If the CBI started questioning him and ED started the money trail, started the investigation for discovering the money trail, most of the Trinamool leaders, including another minister who is in jail, the food minister, will be in serious trouble, including very senior leaders of Trinamool Congress. That is why they wanted to cover Sheikh Shah Jahan from CBI probe. That is why they are doing all these things, but they have given tight slap by the judiciary on their face. So they are now compelled to hand over Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan is their miscreant. They allowed Shah Jahan to do everything there, including the disturbing the female in Sandeshkhali, regarding which today our Prime Minister has raised a point that what was being done in Sandeshkhali, especially to the ladies, to the female persons.
So the Trinamool says that this is part of the BJP's propaganda machine, that this is being made out to be a much bigger issue than it actually is, because the BJP is looking to use Sandeshkhali as a tool in its election campaign.
Not at all. They have not been able to say that there was no rape case. They have not been able to say. They have not been able to say that some of the persons who were hand to mouth till 10 years back, they have suddenly got huge properties. Huge properties. How? How? Do they print money? Another allegation is that the Sheikh Shah Jahan was giving shelter to some persons who are coming from other countries. They have to give reply to all such questions and allegations. I mean, the Trinamool has to give the reply.
What is
Trinamool is in shambles. Yes. They will destroy themselves, because with such huge corruption, a political party, it is not a political party, we call it a Jatra party. Jatra means it is a folk art of Bengal. It is not a political party. So they run in a club culture, with a club culture, and they do not have any political thoughts. They do not have any political philosophy also. This club Trinamool will be destroyed. They will destroy themselves.
So Abhishek Banerjee in particular, Mamata Banerjee's nephew, is questioning your judicial verdict. Some of the key verdicts being questioned are where you ordered a CBI ED probe into the teacher recruitment scam, where you ordered a CBI probe into irregularities in the appointment of municipalities, where you ordered a CBI probe into allegations of fake scheduled tribe certificates submitted by candidates seeking admission into MBBS courses in state-run medical colleges. Abhishek Banerjee and the others in Trinamool say that you gave these orders because you had a political agenda all along.
My only response is I have never heard any such name in politics. I do not know about the criminals. I do not know any name of the criminals, but I have never heard any such name. What you said, what some Mukherjee or something like that, I have never heard. What other people are saying, I do not know.
No, I was referring to Abhishek Banerjee. I was referring to Abhishek Banerjee, who's moved Supreme Court several times.
I have never heard his name as a politician.
You don't think Abhishek Banerjee, Mamata Banerjee's nephew, you don't think he's a politician?
No, I don't think so.
So what is he?
Please tell me the name of some politician.
So I thought he plays
I do not know. I do not know him. How can I say? What is he?
I thought he plays an important role in running the Trinamool. No, he's seen by many as being Mamata's potential successor.
No, so Trinamool people may know. How do I know? How do I know? I was never in politics. How do I know? What is his role? Whose successor he is? I do not know. Actually, I do not recognize such people. I recognize definitely Mamata Banerjee, Bobby Hakim, et al. But why are you naming
I am
some
very
persons who
curious
I do not
why you say that, because surely you can't be in West Bengal and say you don't know who Abhishek Banerjee is. He's one of the most important politicians in West Bengal.
Is it? West Bengal is still nobody's zamindari, sir. That if I do not know any person's name, I will not be able to live in West Bengal. Let that time come, then I will say, who is he? Who is he? I do not know. Please do not refer to such names. Please give names of some political persons who have said things like this.
Okay,
Please, I request you.
How do you respond to the
give the names of
assertion
politicians.
that the Supreme Court came out with several strictures against some of your orders? A Supreme Court bench stayed your order, superseding a division bench stay on
Never.
it. A Supreme Court bench in a special
Never.
sitting at 8 p.m. referred to judicial discipline, staying your orders to the Supreme Court registry. In April 2023, the Supreme Court asked the Calcutta High Court Chief Justice to adjudicate afresh your orders on irregularities in municipal recruitment.
That's only a separate question.
Okay.
No, never. Supreme Court only took away two matters from my hand. When one allegation was made to Supreme Court that I gave one TV interview to one of the Bengali channels, and there raised some questions about it. Then the Supreme Court thought it is better to take those two matters from my hand and send it to some other judge through the Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. That has been done. What else? What else?
Do you think it was the right thing
most
to
of my orders have been upheld by Supreme Court.
give an interview to a TV channel when you were a sitting judge? Was that the right thing, or do you regret it now?
No, not at all. Why should I regret? Why should I? Why should I? When I followed the Bangalore protocol fully?
Because if judges start speaking about cases that
Do
are
you
in
think
front
that
of
there
them,
is any question of regret?
then there is a problem, right? Judges are typically not supposed to
Judges
give...
are speaking about?
If judges are not supposed to speak about cases that are before them in front of the media and start doing interviews.
Who said that I spoke about cases? Who said to you that I spoke about cases? Have you heard that interview? First see that interview and make such comments. First see that interview.
So no regrets about giving interviews while you were a judge, you're saying?
I have said it. Why are you repeating?
Okay.
Please do not repeat questions.
Okay, I see you're also getting into full political mode, moving away from your judicial mode. Is this a new innings that you're looking forward to? How do you think it will compare to your judicial innings?
There is no question of comparison. Two things are wholly separate.
Where do you see yourself in politics, Justice Gangopadhyay, 10 years from now?
I cannot say. I am not a foreteller. I cannot say all these things.
As a potential law minister in a future BJP government in West Bengal, is that the hope?
Who is saying this? Saying so? I do not know.
I'm asking you. Maybe as
All
an
these
MP in
are
Parliament.
canards. That is that. Let me contest one election, one seat in the coming Lok Sabha election. I do not know till date. The BJP higher authority will decide about that, whether I will contest or not. Then how can I reply this such hypothetical questions?
How do you respond to those lawyers who'd say Justice Gangopadhyay ko ab dhakke khane padenge? Being in a court and giving orders when everyone is listening to you is one thing. Being out in the public, having to answer the public's questions, the heat, the dust, the humidity, it's a very tough life, sir.
Who has said? Whose question is it?
I'm asking you.
Who has raised this question?
I'm asking you, sir.
Who? Yes, you are asking me. Who has? Yes. What is your question?
My question is...
What is your question? You have made a statement. What is your question?
No, my question is, how do you respond to concerns that the life of a politician is a very tough life? That when you're a judge, you say what you want, everyone has to listen to you, you are the boss of the courtroom. When you're in the public court, you have to go appeal to people, you're out in the humidity, in the heat. It's a very different life from the life of a judge.
Yes, very different. So what? So a person cannot choose his own life, cannot select his own life. It will be. What's so new about it?
Okay, you made up your mind.
I want to see myself as a politician. Made up my mind for what?
That you want to do this new innings, that you're approaching it with a lot
Made up
of
my
josh
mind for
and
what?
enthusiasm, and that you're looking forward to this
Do
new
you think
innings.
that without do you think that without making up my mind in last 3 days I have joined the politics? I'm going to be a member of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
What is it about the BJP that appeals to you? Why did you join the
This
BJP
is
and
my
not some
question
other
to you.
party? Why the BJP, sir?
Because in West Bengal the only national party who works is BJP first. Second, Narendra Modi and Amit Shah are very strong leaders, and 3, BJP has some poll planks which they are keeping. Their promises, they are keeping their promises.
Have you
How
spoken?
many political parties are keeping their promises? There is no existence of Congress or CPI.
Have you?
There is no existence of Congress or CPIM in West Bengal.
Have you?
Only existence is of Trinamool Congress.
Have you spoken to
They are full of corrupt people.
Have you
Should I
spoken
join?
to the Prime Minister or to
Spoken to
the Home Minister? Have you spoken to Modi ji or to Amit Shah ji?
Why am I to reply this question? Why?
I'm asking you. I mean, I'm just
What
trying
is
my
the
luck.
reason for asking this question? I do not know.
No, I'm just asking. Did you speak to them before coming on board the BJP?
Do not think that. No. Yes, I am. Yeah, no. I want to know why are you asking this question? Don't think that whatever you will ask, I'll give reply to that question.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. I'll leave it over there.
I think it is over.
Yes, it is. Justice Abhijit Gangopadhyay for joining us to talk about your new avatar. Thank you very
Not
much.
justice. Do not say me justice.
No longer justice.
No. I am not a justice anymore. No longer justice. Yes, say that.
Former Justice Abhijit Gangopadhyay. He's donned on his political gloves and he's punching as hard as those questions are flying. He's giving it back left, right and center already. He's donned his political robes after taking off the judicial robes. Thank you very much, Justice Gangopadhyay. I enjoyed this interaction. Reveals a lot about your mindset and your approach to politics.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking out time and joining me on the news track. Thank you, sir.